Hi guys, thanks for watching Cooking with Hua. Today I'll be making Korean chicken wings recipe, and this is spicy, sweet, and salty. Let's get started. For the spicy component for this recipe, we're going to be using Gochujang, which is Korean pepper paste. And for a bit of that sour component, we're going to be using rice wine vinegar. And that's just going to balance out the flavors. And for the salty component, we're going to add in soy sauce. The recipe, list of ingredients, and direction will be listed down below in the description box. I'm also going to add in some brown sugar for that sweetness. Now the gochujang already has a bit of a sweetness, but I want it even sweeter. So I'm going to add in the brown sugar. And I'm also going to add in honey. I like honey because it gives it that nice sheen color to the sauce, and also because of the sweet component. I made this recipe for my family, and my brother swears that this is the best chicken wing recipe he's ever had. I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of hot water. This will help emulsify all the ingredients to come together. Give it a quick stir so then all the ingredients can combine and come together. Now what's key and classic to Korean cooking or Korean food is sesame oil. This is something that you cannot substitute. I love the nutty flavor that it gives these wings, and just give it a light stir. This sauce hits all the notes. It's spicy, sweet, salty, nutty, and tangy. This is umami. You will love this recipe. Get started on the dry ingredients. Here I have some cornstarch, or else you can use some flour if you have that instead. And I think another classic ingredient to Korean cooking is Gochugaru, and that is Korean pepper flakes. If you like your chicken wings to be more spicy, add in some more Korean pepper flakes. Otherwise, you can just tone it down or leave it out altogether. I'm also going to add in some onion powder and also add in some garlic powder. Mix all your dry ingredients to make sure they're well incorporated, and then just set them to the side. And we're not going to be making like KFC chicken wings where they're heavily breaded. We just want to lightly coat all the chicken wings. Make sure all your chicken wings are clean, and also pat them dry so they're not wet. I'm just going to lightly season it with some salt, and also I toasted some coriander seeds and peppercorn earlier, and I grinded them. But you don't have to do that. You can just use some black pepper and you'll be fine. And then just lightly toss them all together to make sure all those ingredients are well coated on the chicken wing, and then set them to the side. These chicken wings are going to be super crispy and crunchy. We're going to add in the dry ingredients, and we're just going to lightly toss all the wings together. Like I said, I don't want these to be like KFC heavy breaded chicken wings. I just want them to lightly coat so they can give it that extra crispy texture when we deep fry them. I got frustrated with the 2 spoons, toss them together. So your best tools in the kitchen are clean hands. Just use your hands and toss them all together. Line your chicken wings in a flat tray and just shake off any excess flour or cornstarch as you're laying them down on your tray. And this is going to be make it easier to deep fry all of your chicken wings. I'm not going to be using my deep fryer for this recipe because sometimes I get comments from my viewers saying, hey, I don't have a deep fryer, I can't make this recipe. You can totally just use a large skillet and deep fry your chicken wings. Just make sure the temperature is at 350 to 375 Fahrenheit degrees. Now be careful when you're putting the chicken wings in your large skillet that the oil isn't spurting back on you. Growing up and watching my mom cook as a little girl, she would always cut up an apple, and when she would deep fry, she would place the apple strips into the deep fryer, and that would help with the oil not spurting back. And I've tried it on numerous occasions. It works. I just didn't have any apples this time. And I've actually told friends this trick, and at first they're like, no, that won't work, but it actually does, and they end up telling me that that trick does really work. You just want to make sure that you flip all your chicken wings so then your chicken wing is evenly cooked, and also that they're crispy on all the sides. And your chicken wings are going to turn to a golden brown color, and that's how you're going to tell that your chicken wings are almost done. And another way to tell when your chicken wings are done is they're going to start to float to the top. They're not going to want to be down the bottom. As you can see, they're starting to float to the top now. That's a clear indicator that your chicken wings are done. Or else you can always use a temperature gauge, and the usual temperature for cooked chicken is 165 degrees. Turn off your stove and remove your chicken wings and place them on a tray lined with some paper towel to remove any excess oil. Now I want to stay true to like classic buffalo wings, and that is the melted butter. And I think that gives it a glorious sheen to the chicken wings and also a very nice rich buttery flavor. And the butter also helps lessen the spiciness of the sauce that we're going to coat the chicken wings. So if you find that the sauce is a bit too spicy and you've already made the sauce, you can add in more butter, and that will help tone down the spiciness. And we're now going to add in the wet ingredients, which is sauce that we made earlier, and we're just going to combine the butter and the sauce together until it's well incorporated. The heat will also help thicken the sauce. Ooh, and it's gonna be glorious. And do you remember that brown sugar that we added in the sauce earlier? That's gonna help caramelize the sauce as well. And we're not going to cook this down to like a reduced sauce. We just want to warm it up a bit, and that's it. I love how a chicken wing is dressed beautifully with its sauce, and I find it that when you use the butter with this sauce, it dresses it really beautifully like a classic buffalo wing. I added in another tablespoon of honey just so it can give it that really nice shine and gleam to the sauce. And it has this beautiful, deep, rich color. Now you just want to toss in all your chicken wings, mix them all together, make sure each wing is evenly coated. Be generous with the coating of the sauce. Make sure each wing is dressed perfectly with that sauce because it's absolutely glorious and delicious. All you have left to do is to plate your chicken wings and garnish it with some sliced green onions and also top it off with some sesame seeds. And this is a glorious recipe. It's just uber deliciousness. Your family and friends will be raving about it. This is the best chicken wing recipe my brother has ever eaten, and I guarantee you everyone will also be telling you it's their best chicken recipe as well. Thanks so much for watching Cooking with Hua. I really hope you enjoy my tutorial. All my social media links are listed below, and make sure to hit that bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks so much for supporting my channel, and I'll see you next Tuesday.